When Omega first announced their partnership with Swatch, I was initially intrigued, but that quickly subdued when I was finally able to buy one myself and experience firsthand what the Moonswatch is all about. It's made of plastic, it's as light as a feather, and there's nothing Omega about the quality. It's really just a marked up Swatch watch with an Omega aesthetic. I'm all for something new in the watch industry, but the Moonswatch is all about marketing, and now with the help of Snoopy. Sorry, Snoopy. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of Snoopy, and I'm a fan of Omega Snoopy watches. I just can't help but feel a bit underwhelmed by another Moonswatch. What do you all think about this new mission to the Moonphase? Are you excited? Are you hyped? Or are you feeling a bit like I am? Let me know in the comments. The connection between Snoopy and Omega is long established, and it's likely this iteration will be a success. There are some notable features of this new Moonswatch, so to not be a total Debbie Downer, let's take a look at some of those details. The case is all white, and the dial is mostly white with black accents on the tachymeter bezel and markers. The watch has all the details of the previous Moonswatch models, but with a fun surprise when you peer at the upper right sub-register. This is where you'll find the familiar Snoopy and Woodstock characters lying on top of the moon. There is also a hidden quote from Snoopy's comic strip that revealed under UV light, which reads, "I can't sleep without a nightlight." This is a nod to the 2015 model, which had a comic strip quote that read, "Failure is not an option." Swatch has announced this watch on their social media, but it won't be available just yet. It will be available in 5 days on March 26th. This date marks exactly 2 years from when the first Moonswatch was released in 2022. To celebrate this 2-year anniversary, this new Moonswatch features a new complication we haven't seen yet, a Moonphase. There has been a Swatch Moonphase chrono in the past, but never executed with no date and the Moonphase appearing where it does on the dial. Another comic book touch is a cartoon moon with a Snoopy paw print in the dust surface on the battery cover of the 42mm piece, alongside a spacesuit-ready Velcro strap, also all in white. Spacesuit-ready? Really? Most of us don't even use our dive watches to go into water. Now we're getting spacesuit-ready? The marketing team is getting quite creative over there. The good news for those looking to buy the mission to the Moonphase is it looks like this will be added to the permanent collection, just like the Ocean of Storms Scuba 50 from earlier this year. Yes, they have now released 2 moon watches in the past 3 months. With the added complication does come a premium in price, and the retail is at $310. Out of all the Moonswatch versions that have been released, I do think this is the most fitting. There's some truth to the Moonswatch being called a toy watch because of its build, and pairing this with the comic book theme makes a lot of sense. Given that the Moonswatch doesn't have the best quality builds, this all does seem a little bit gimmicky to me. Hopefully though, if you are interested in buying this watch, you don't have too much trouble at the stores because like other Moonswatches, this won't be available to buy online.